Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Can you
can
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, bro.
There we go. Sorry, guys. What up, my top boys?
What's going
What's
And
on?
up,
all of my
man?
Nakama waiting in the voice chat. Y'all need to quiet down a little bit so I can hear these fools. My question for you guys is this. We have so many candidates to be the final opponents for Luffy, end of series, Emu, Blackbeard. Who would you guys prefer to be if he could only fight one of them? Like, if he fought Emu, he couldn't fight Blackbeard. If he fought Blackbeard, he couldn't fight Shanks, et cetera, et cetera.
If he fights one, he can't fight any of the others?
Correct. Who would you guys pick?
Oh, man. It's gotta be Blackbeard for me. It's gotta be Blackbeard. Emu's still relatively new to me anyway. It's been a while since he was introduced or she was introduced or whatever, but Blackbeard low-key the whole reason I started watching One Piece, for real. They told me what went down between Ace and Blackbeard and
Listen, man.
set it off to make Marineford happen.
This is gonna sound kind of racist, but I don't care, bro. I don't want a black man at the end of the show with the darkness fruit to be the reason why the world goes into darkness itself, all right?
What are you talking
All right? Imu-sama better be privileged
Oh my god.
in some way, all right?
What is
We need to
this?
take the man down, all right?
Bruh.
Take the man down.
Okay.
Look what they did to us for hundreds of years.
I don't know.
Hundreds of years they've been keeping us down.
I'm genuinely curious, like what race Grunger is right now.
Yo soy Hispano, Mexican, man. Órale.
Yo, I love Mexican food, bro. Mexican food and Mexican women, man.
Oh man.
Now, I've always seen Blackbeard. I mean, I've always seen him a little brownish, a little more like through the Hispanic side. I mean, if y'all want to, kick him over the border, I'm not going to be too mad. I mean,
Isn't he based off Somalia?
Crazy
Isn't
mode.
he Somali? I thought.
Listen, man.
Is that what it said
he
was?
black, man.
Blackbeard definitely black.
He black, man. He got dreads now. He's black, man.
and also, one statement you guys made before, how, and this is about what I heard before, where you guys said Dragon has to be as powerful as, end of series needs to be. The rival has to be as powerful as, for it to be even. One example I thought of that might work with this is Batman and Joker. Joker has never been physically as strong as Batman, yet he's still his main foe. It could be more of a psychological thing for him. Again, Superman and Lex Luthor. Not
Preach,
always they
my
have to
brother.
be equal strength. They just have to cause each other equal trouble. You get what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Preach me hermano, bro. Go ahead, man. I love that. That's what people don't get. That's good.
Wait, so Lawrence, who are you picking for his Luffy only gets to fight one?
So honestly, I'm surprised you didn't say Akainu either. So
I put him in the poll.
Oh, okay. Because the deeper history, to me, it's Eve. I know through the story-wise with Luffy and Blackbeard, that story
Blackbeard's
is deeper.
small time, man.
But the story, because this goes back generations deep with Emu and Luffy, because especially Luffy, he's the new Joy Boy, he's the new Nika. Between them, it's like more like yin and yang fighting each other. Emu's darkness, Luffy's the light, and it goes back history to them going into what it is now, and then how it shaped the world and all that stuff. So the deeper history is with Emu, and also too, Emu with the power where he's able to even give Gorosei maybe powers or take it away from them. To me, the fight's gonna be richer than it is with Blackbeard and Luffy.
Listen, man. Listen, man.
It's too much.
Blackbeard had 100+ episodes to be that guy. This dude showed up for like 2 minutes, 1,000 episodes later, and he was considered the big bad. Like, it's not even close, dog.
Yo,
It's not even close.
it's about what you
Damn,
care
yo,
about, though.
I like cherry pies. I don't like cherry pies. I don't give a F. What?
See, you missing the beauty of that scene.
Missing the beauty of
You
what?
are.
You don't even give Blackbeard credit for the Ace death no more. You give it to Akainu.
Yeah.
Akainu got more relevancy
But Blackbeard,
than Blackbeard does.
Blackbeard still set it off.
Blackbeard trying to be a country under the world government.
You know what? See what it is?
Weak.
We didn't notice the shift. Know what it is? Blackbeard went from being Luffy's endgame opponent to Luffy's rival.
Yeah.
Where Emu was like, nah, I'm the endgame. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
I
man.
agree that Emu's endgame. I'm saying if you can only see Luffy fight one of these dudes,
Listen, bro.
I can get Dragon to fight Emu.
Listen,
cool.
bro. You worried about 20 years of staying on a ship just so you could hate when we got a generational hater
I don't think that's
lasting hundreds of years.
Yo, but he's
just
hating on somebody
people.
that's not even the main character, bro.
And guess what?
Like,
And
Luffy
guess what?
inheriting hate
And
from
guess who he
someone
hate?
care,
And guess
bro.
who he hate? Anika.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You're talking
The
about...
name close enough.
Hold on.
The name close enough,
I'm
bro.
all about personal
Listen,
stakes.
bro.
I'm all about personal
Alright,
stakes.
so-
Blackbeard and Luffy got personal beef. It's beef between them. We talking about,
Ain't
yo,
personal
you
beef.
named after a
Ain't
dude who's
personal
named
beef.
after a dude
Sebastian,
that I hated
no, no.
from 1,000 years ago. I don't care,
no,
bro.
you gotta think deeper.
Come on,
Sebastian,
man.
No, you gotta know this, right? What are Luffy's two dreams?
I a dream.
Yeah, but who
The
stands?
one that I vibe with is Pirate King.
Yeah, but who stands?
Blackbeard standing in the way of that one.
Who stands in the way of both?
Chess, not checkers. Alright,
Who stands in the way of both, bro? And not only that, if you want to go by 3 dreams,
crazy.
right?
Preach, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, tripping, bro.
It's Pirate King, and the dream you don't know about. Then what did Luffy say at Wano? He said it twice. Once when he said it to that little girl, I forgot her name, Tama.
Otama.
right?
Yeah, I got you, dog.
And then he said it again to Kaido. Right?
Yup.
Who stands in the way? Who stands in the way of that too? Is it Blackbeard or is it Eam? I want to make
They
a world.
both do, though,
No, I want to make a
technically.
world where all my friends, people I care about, are able to eat whatever they want. You know,
Low
live free.
key. Buggy more of a rival than Blackbeard to Luffy.
Yeah, I just hate him, bro.
Yo, where we hating at?
That
Where
was
we
hate.
hating at?
That was hate, bro.
Oh man, that was hate, yo.
Crazy.
That was hate. What you think?
Yeah, Granger, who's your pick for Luffy's only gets head up with one of them?
I'm sorry, Sab.
Oh god.
It's gotta be Ian for me. I've never been able to vibe with Blackbeard even when he came out, and I still like One Piece, great character and everything. But when I saw Ian, I felt like, oh shit. I'm sorry, oh crap.
Language.
I'm sorry, forgive me. But I was like, oh crap. I've always got Ian as higher level fatty than Blackbeard. Because the Blackbeard, I just want to be a country. That kind of was like, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yo. So I feel y'all, and I agree that Emu is higher stakes. I've never said that wasn't the case. I just prefer the personal story between Luffy and Blackbeard over this
No, you don't.
world.
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
You can't tell me what I
Listen,
prefer.
Emu disappeared right now. He wouldn't care, bro, about Blackbeard, bro.
Especially,
Straight up.
The only reason you have it is because Luffy and Blackbeard met, and Emu and Luffy didn't yet.
Bro.
But I'm telling you right now, if
Nah,
they
it's
met,
not just that, bro.
it's switching.
Yo, y'all understand if Luffy and Blackbeard never fight, the One Piece story is actually trash?
No.
All right, bro.
That's
Trash?
That's
yo,
not true.
Trash?
Yo,
That's not true.
Bro, this is a 1,000-chapter epic that revolves around these two people.
Yo, you're glazing, bro.
No, I'm not.
You're glazing,
Yo,
bro.
y'all are minimizing Blackbeard's impact on the story for real.
I think you need to take it out.
Yo, this is crazy.
Just take it out. Pop it out, bro.
Y'all are telling
Jesus.
me that Emu could pop up in chapter 800, whatever the hell chapter it was, and be like, oh, I'm the big bad at the top of this world or whatever, and everything that Blackbeard set into motion and did before that, it doesn't matter anymore. We can never have any result for that at all. That's what y'all are trying to tell me right now. That everything that happened with Ace, with Whitebeard, with being a D-Clan member, with all of the storyline that goes into that, it doesn't matter. Luffy and Blackbeard could never fight, and y'all wouldn't care.
Whitebeard was gonna pass away at Marineford
Oh
before
my
Blackbeard even
God, bro.
came through.
Yeah,
This
he
is
was.
wild,
Like-
bro. That's
like-
not what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Sebastian, all right, no, I get it. It would
This is
still impact the story.
wild.
No, listen, but you're thinking it one way. Yes, it would still impact the story, but you're saying trash. But now,
Yeah, trash is crazy.
Trash.
All right,
It would be trash.
All right, Sebastian.
You know how much build up this is?
Sebastian, all
This
right.
is insane.
Sebastian, but all right now, look, all right, but now you gotta reverse it. Luffy only takes out Blackbeard, but Emu's still there, and Luffy never deals with Emu.
Yo, but that's why I literally said
How
I
that's
can
gonna
have
be?
Dragon be the one that takes out Emu. I can have that. I can still have that.
That
happen.
would be trash.
It would still be trash. It
That
would
would
be.
be
It wouldn't be
trash.
as trash.
No.
it would be
What?
as near
What are
trash.
you talking
No,
about?
especially,
Oh,
especially you know
man,
why?
yo.
Especially because, like, all right.
Yo, this is
Especially-
wild.
You're talking about Luffy fulfilling his dream. Remember, the Emu's in pretty much acceptance to all three of them. How you gonna say that Luffy became Pirate King and is greater than Roger, which you said, right? If Blackbeard's his endgame opponent, how's he in achieving all three dreams when he didn't want to achieve it? His father did it for him. How you gonna say he's greater than Roger and is end of the story and he's
Hold on. Hold on.
when someone else did it for him?
Hold on. There's no way for Luffy to be that if he doesn't take both of them out. But if I can only get one, that's the point of the question. If I can only get one, I need the more personal one. That's my point. Yo, Luffy's new dream, where it's all about everybody else in the world, the entire story has been me watching Luffy crash out over the things he cares about personally to him the most. For us to be like, all right, the most personal storyline, the most personal beef that you have, we're gonna push that to the side so you can have this overarching story and fight this other dude. That's not One Piece. That's literally not the story. Like, literally, it's not what the story is.
You think Luffy's beef for Blackbeard is more than what it is?
Oh, man, bro.
Yeah, it really is.
No, the reason why,
That's
like,
exactly
I understand
what it
that you
is.
see it this way, but Luffy does not feel that rage that you feel towards Blackbeard.
No.
He doesn't.
No, and I know he doesn't. That's why I said I need him to take Shanks out so we can get that. I'm adding elements to this that don't technically exist yet, which is fair. Whatever.
You always do this with Blackbeard.
But
There's nothing new.
but the story has bled itself to that culmination. It's culminating to that point where these two dudes will fight and it will be beef. to that level. If Luffy and Blackbeard don't have a head-up exchange where it's pure beef, Oda fumbled. I'm sorry. I
You
cannot
only
get over
feel
that.
this way because he
I can never get
captured
over that.
Ace. That's
no,
it.
it's not just
It's
that,
just
bro.
that, bro.
It's
That's
not just
all you
that.
care
It's not
about.
just that. Yo, y'all
It led to his death. That's all you care about.
It's not just that. It's not just that.
Sebastian, there is a measure where Luffy views Blackbeard different than other pirates, because I mentioned it before, is that anytime Luffy hears Blackbeard's name, or even on Dressrosa, when he spoke to Blackbeard, his demeanor was different. It was more locked in and more serious. So there is a measure of this beef there, but Luffy is not thinking of Blackbeard as his endgame.
I agree.
So he's
I
just-
don't even think Blackbeard's the endgame opponent.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like,
But if I gotta get one,
well, the thing is, but he's literally just viewing Blackbeard as someone that I'm going to have to, or who's going to come in my path eventually, and I'm going to take out.
that's fine.
You know?
And I need it.
That's to say another rival.
And I-
He's
and
just
need
a
it-
regular rival, bro.
I need it
That's
more,
all he
and
is.
I need it more than I need Luffy versus him right now. That's where I'm at.
Like,
100%.
The whole narration of the story is the voice entry. This
Yeah.
is what set off the entire generation of what Luffy's going through. This is why Poseidon exists. This is why the ancient shipwrights built the ancient weapon.
Yeah.
This is why the other ancient weapon exists. Like, this is why Vegapunk was necessarily trying to change the world because of what this infinite ancient energy was trying to give, even the destruction of Ohara. And the reason why all these things are happening are because of the world government. It's
I
not because
know.
of Blackbeard.
I
So
know.
the overarching story is Blackbeard's a very small fish
That's
in
fine.
a very big pond.
Hold on, but being a small fish
That's
doesn't.
it.
But that doesn't mean.
But is- you're-
hold
you're-
on,
you're
but
saying,
that.
like,
Hold
yo,
on,
he has to
hold
be the
on,
end
hold.
game,
No,
bro.
I never said anything about Endgame. I said if Luffy,
not, bro.
Luffy has to fight one of these people, which one do you? That's the question. I never said he was stronger than Emu. I never said he was more important. I said what's more important to me? Luffy's personal stakes versus Blackbeard is more important to me than the Void Century, bro.
But Blackbeard has to first build up to that point. He has to defeat
Listen,
Shanks.
bro. He has to first
He has
build up
to
to
do
it.
Yes.
this. He has to do that.
Yes.
He has to do this.
Because that's the story we've been reading,
no,
bro.
it's not. It's also too. The reason why is that the story we're reading? Because you said you had to build up to it. So the whole personal.
But we've been, just because we're not, hold on, just because we're not
already.
that's because we're not already there doesn't mean we don't need to continue to get there.
Sorry, what's more impactful? Like Luffy find out, oh, he did this, but like literally, the reason why pirates even exist in the first place is because of what? Luffy's dream. Why he even has his dream in the first place? It's because of what? Why Luffy is even seeking freedom? It's because of what?
You know what's crazy? You want to know why Ace even passed away and Garp couldn't do anything to save him? Was because of the world government. Because Garp is under the foot of the world government that he couldn't change.
So y'all are saying because the Emu is more nebulous, like him being a more nebulous
the
villain.
show it just
means
dictates that this is what the story revolves around. This is why Dragon is the most wanted man in the world. Why? Because what's his goal? To take down Emu and gang.
Yeah. So like
We not worried about Blackbeard, bro. He's just a very small fish in a big pond.
it's like, bro,
that's it.
Okay, that's fine, but that doesn't mean he's not. Like Blackbeard can be a smaller fish in this giant pond or whatever. Doesn't mean he's not he can still be a better villain. You get what I'm saying?
Who cares, bro? We
But
got
that's
good
what
villains.
that's what I care
We
about.
got good villains already.
But that's what I care about.
Even if you want to go at the better villain thing, if you want to go like the whole show, look at the entirety of One Piece. And you look at everything that it's pointing to, the reason for everything that is happening to the One Piece world, the why it is that it's pointing to. Who does it point to?
Emu.
Thank you. So you have Luffy, the one starting the journey, and Luffy's being intuitive in his going through the journey and realizing something needs to change, right? That I'm gonna change it with my crew for my own dream. I want to shake this dream up. Then we find out he's meeting other rivals like Blackbeard. He's meeting Kid. He's meeting Kaido, all stuff like that. But then we realize through the journey that the goal is one person. But now it comes to the end. Luffy fights one of his rivals, and not the one that everything is pointing to.
Exactly.
How does that?
And then you said it's trash.
And then
that's crazy.
I want to ask you. I'm gonna get even deeper.
If he doesn't fight both, it's probably trash.
No,
I'm saying I know that if you don't fight Blackbeard, it's trash.
It make it even deeper.
I know that for a fact. That is,
terrible.
it's
It's a
terrible.
terrible
If
excuse,
you
bro.
do
It's
this
not
right
an
here,
excuse.
there will be no reason for Luffy to even have the fruit if he doesn't fight Emu. There will be no reason.
Thank you.
There will be no reason to
Again,
have the fruit.
checkmate.
Y'all are basically letting every plot development that's taken place post time skip change how y'all view what One Piece is. Luffy's Devil Fruit changed. And to y'all, that's more important than what we read pre-skip. You get what I'm saying? And it is, technically. But y'all would rather deal with that and have that be what's more important than, like, the thing... I don't know how to explain this, bro.
Does the One Piece exist without Blackbeard?
How do you mean?
Does the One Piece exist
Like the
without
treasure?
Blackbeard?
Yeah, of
like
course.
does the meaning of One Piece exist without Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Does it exist without Emu?
No. Yo, but... Oh my God, bro.
Checkmate.
I'm never gonna agree with this. I'm never gonna agree with this.
Because so I understand.
Like Luffy can legit not fight Emu.
Sebastian.
Like he could.
Sebastian.
We can get that. So I would hate it. We can get that.
Did you the freaking One Piece? Did you just view it the whole time? Oh, it's just a battle of rivals to reach the Pirate King.
No, I didn't view it as that. But what I'm saying is, for you to have this much buildup towards a eventual clash between two people and completely pivot away from it, it's the same reason why so many of y'all dropped Ippo and y'all were so salty about it. But I still believe in Ippo versus Miata. You get what I'm saying? I still believe that it happens. If it never happens, I'm gonna be saying the same thing.
But that
Ippo is trash.
Also a bad analogy.
Yo, but this is my point.
I get it.
You cannot build between this conclusion for this long and then just go, nah, we're not doing it.
Sebastian, no, I get what you're saying.
Blackbeard has never been as important as Miata.
Yes, to Luffy. Yes.
So you're immediately wrong.
One of the reasons why Ippo even became a boxer was because of Miata. Blackbeard just showed up randomly.
It's
just like
randomly.
That is fair to Ippo as a character, but the themes and narrative of the story of One Piece, Blackbeard representing the darkness, the different paths the world can go down, and all the things. Like, he does still represent all that stuff. Emu is just the overarching end game of it all.
So you mean the person that already is what Blackbeard wants to be?
Sure.
But not only that, Emu also has all this ancient history to back up everything that One Piece currently is right now.
I'm going to tell you right now, Sebastian, I know you're pointing to Luffy on it, but the more rivalry we're seeing like this, as you've been saying this the entire time, it's more so Shanks and Blackbeard than Luffy and Blackbeard.
Fair. That's why I need to take Shanks out.
They have a deeper history.
That's why I need to take Shanks out.
Blackbeard and Shanks have a deeper history.
Absolutely.
Than Luffy and Blackbeard.
I would agree. But it's still...
Yeah.
Luffy got more bad blood with a Akainu
You
than he
hear that,
does got
Sebastian?
Blackbeard.
I'm sure you have an opinion.
I still need...
Calling a story trash because Blackbeard's removed is the most glazing comment I've ever heard in my life, bro.
It's trash.
Like, it really is,
Yo,
bro.
it's
That's
not
crazy.
glaze. You're talking about Luffy and Blackbeard never fighting. That's
I understand
terrible.
that. I understand that.
That's terrible.
If they ended up not fighting, One Piece would still be great because Emu's alive. Everything that Blackbeard's supposed to be, we already got it. He's there already.
Stupid, bro. This is that, like, meathead. Oh, well, he's stronger.
No,
He represents
no.
his. That's dumb,
No,
bro. It's dumb to me.
you have no idea
It's
of
so
Blackbeard's
dumb, bro. It's
like
so
backstory,
dumb,
right?
bro.
He has no idea what
It's
Blackbeard's
so dumb.
backstory is. Luffy doesn't have a motivation in order to fight Blackbeard except that he's a rival at this point. Also, Blackbeard is barely ever in the story,
man,
and when he is, he gets off-paneled for his achievements anyway. And then we're out here saying, oh, the darkness fruit. Well, guess what? Who's darkness right now?
Yeah.
Guess who's summoning circles and bringing people to Egghead to take him out? Looking like straight demons. We don't need some half-baked ass pirate crew that he got from Impel Down that we really don't care about. They're trying to become what Emu is. Blackbeard
that's
is trying to be
fine.
that. But there's no animosity the way you're saying it is.
Bro.
You want Blackbeard to be this person because he was showed up and showed that he was opposite of Luffy.
I want him to be that because Oda owes that to me.
Nah, bro.
I'm not even remotely playing.
You know what Oda?
I'm not even remotely playing.
You know what Oda owes us more of? The voice century and what's the reason behind it. We don't need no owing from Blackbeard being a pirate and trying to climb the ranks. I don't care, bro. You know how many pirates climb the ranks in One Piece daily?
So I'm gonna ask this question.
Who cares?
So then we can move on, right? They're both in the same exact arc, and I'm talking about Emu and Blackbeard. They're both in the same arc,
crazy.
right?
Call One
and
Piece
then
trash.
Luffy hears, because you're talking about Luffy always intuitively knows who he needs to fight and who he needs to take out. Blackbeard and Emu are both in the same arc, and then Luffy meets them both, and hears about all what they're doing, what has done, and what he's going to do, and their plans, all that stuff like that, right? Who do you think Luffy's gonna realize? The person I need to take out.
He guys realize he needs to take both of them out, but he'd probably lean heavier towards Eam
Luffy
because of what Eam can do.
I believe that
He's a
Luffy
bigger
chooses
threat.
Eam. For example, even with Big Mom and Kaido there, Big Mom was there. He had beef with Big Mom since Fishman Island. But when Big Mom was there and Kaido was there, who did Luffy choose? The one I need to take out was Kaido. He would choose Eam. That's the one I need to take out. Even with Blackbeard there, and he sees them, meets them, all what they're doing, history stuff. Luffy would choose Eam.
Jimmy Blackbeard, bro.
It's literally like, yo, people who love One Piece always put people that happens to be of Kid caliber stature on a pedestal. And they believe without this character, the whole story is trash. And it's like, no, the story lives on still without this character. Yeah. He hasn't had the impact that you think he's had. Just because you love him because he's an actual pirate in this pirate show doesn't mean that he's deserving of all this credit you give him. Yes, should he build up to that status? Of course. But when you have somebody at the position he wants to be at already and has had this major overarching story to tell within the verse, Blackbeard's backstory will fall in comparison. Unless he's the son of Emu, or like Rox D. Zebek had a child, and this child was Blackbeard, and Rox somehow was attached to the Void Century and such like that. Like, he would have to have so much ass pull, narration-wise, in order to amount to what Emu could be for the story. So for him to just be just straight gone, it would mean we don't get the hype anymore. But overall, the One Piece story would still be phenomenal.
Let me ask you this.
Trash is crazy, dog.
Let me ask you this. Is the peak of Naruto's storytelling, Naruto versus Pain, or is it Naruto versus Kaguya at the end of the war?
No, it was Naruto versus Madara. They just attached Kaguya at the very end for no particular reason. It was Madara. Madara was always the guy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Naruto versus Pain is still the peak.
Bro,
Madara just went harder.
No, you're saying it as if like Blackbeard has to be freaking Sasuke. Like, you're saying without Sasuke.
No, I'm comparing him to Pain.
No, he's not Pain.
That's the comparison I'm making.
He's not Pain. Pain could have not been in the show, my boy. Nagato could have not been in the show, and the show still would have been great.
Without Pain?
The show still would have been great.
This is wild, bro. It's just so wild.
You see that where Naruto would be without Pain? This is that
saying Pain is crazy. Like, Pain,
yes.
What?
Yes.
So you're saying that Pain shaped Naruto in some way.
No. I'm saying that the story of Naruto, what it led up to was Naruto and Pain.
Bro.
That moment. The whole show was leading up to that.
Okay.
Him being able to have that moment where the village understands him, etc., etc.
But all right, but
all the other stuff, bro. The lore, the Madara, all that other. No, bro.
But you see what
the
you're adding
story
here?
of Naruto was Pain.
No, but who did Pain take out? Jiraiya, his mentor.
But what am I asking of Blackbeard? That's my point.
The reason why you're trying to say it, you're trying to fit Blackbeard into that role.
But he fits it.
But he's not
even more than Pain
But
did.
he's not it now. You have to
you
work
guys,
towards it.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm sorry. Do you guys have about 13 minutes left of the show?
Yeah, we gotta take another call. Grunger, thank you for this.
Yeah, I was about to.
Just
two things I want to say. One, Satisfy Gang for life, and two, Eustace Kid will always be Eustace Mid.
Have a good night, bro.
Have a good night, bro. Love you too, man.
All right, let me get back up in here. I don't even remember who's next.